And here we go. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hail.
Hello.
Greetings and
Hi.
salutations.
Hi.
What's up?
Yeah, okay.
How you guys doing?
It's good.
Doing all right.
I ate rice for dinner, and now I'm having rice pudding. And I'm trying to think if there's any other way I can have another form of rice.
That's a lot of rice.
You could horchata.
Oh, that's a good one. I could go get a glass of horchata.
Is that like
I need to
rice
be-
wine?
Yeah.
Drink your
Horchata,
urine.
Drink
Suck.
your urine. Thank you, sir.
If I wait long enough, I guess there'll be rice in it, in a way.
Jesus Christ.
True.
Alrighty, so we got lots of stuff to do today.
Okay.
See, today is the, unfortunately, but I guess also in a way, fortunately, it is the season finale of Shattered Crowns, in which our heroes have finally earned the right to ascension, and they will no longer be inheritors, but the lords of flowing water.
We also get to celebrate Scrumpo's death.
That too. But before that, we've got a little something to do, you and I, Moon.
Yes.
For as you have died, Scrumpo's soul has drifted into the great dream, where something awaits him. Ominous.
It's probably naked ladies.
It's probably naked ladies.
I'm just guessing.
All right, I've got some ambience for you.
I click it now.
All right, here you go, lad. And I will transfer you to a quick map. All right. Scrumpo. Death is a strange sensation, especially for one of your kin. Where most fade into darkness, only awaking when they stand before their final judgment, you are a gnome, and your connection to the dream is stronger than that of other races. You awaken not before some great scales of some errant deity, or not within the realm of the afterlife in which you will be assigned, but rather, you awaken in the dream itself, upon its cosmic walkways, and before you, there floats the aftermath of thought and the forbearance of desire.
Oh shit, you got a map?
Scrumpo's drift.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious 9, Scrumpo's Drift.
Skirt.
All right. When you're loaded, the map is active and you may do as you wish.
Alright, I'm almost loaded.
Cosmic Scrumpo.
Ah, crap. I'm dead. It finally happened. I can't believe it. Well, I can kind of believe it. We've been through a lot. You and I. And then Scrumpo gestures to nobody because they're not here. Oh. Well, let's go meet our maker then. He gestures to everyone and then no one's there. And he sighs and begins trudging along what I assume is...
What you are walking on is essentially different pieces of crystallized stone, made not of rubies or emeralds, but rather emotions and wants. You walk upon the literal manifestation of who you are and how it is mixed with the wants and needs of others. When you get to about this point, you can see a crystalline pond that's bubbling and shining. And beyond this sort of strange violet bush, you see that someone else is standing on the bank, looking down with a bemused look on her face. And you see
Where?
this character.
Scrumpo doesn't notice at first and instead goes to urinate in the pond, only to realize that the urge to urinate does no longer is a thing that he needs to do. And looking frustrated, he notices this lady.
She will look up and noticing that you have presented yourself for her, and she will laugh, and you're unsure why.
Hey, stop! You weren't supposed to see that.
Chook sees many things, but Chook wonders why you are here.
I died, idiot. Isn't that why you're here?
Chook is here because Chook died, yes. But it is not the why, but the when.
When did you die?
Oh, Chook died many years ago.
How did you die?
Chook suspects someone did not pay attention to what their powers did.
What do you mean?
Chook was killed by friendly fire.
Oh no. Wow,
Indeed.
that really sucks. Like, at least I had agency over my death to a certain degree, but you just got killed by your friends.
Chook is not mad. Chook is now Dreamweaver and serves the great undulating mother.
Scrumpo thinks for a moment. Nope, I don't know who that is.
Chook wonders, why are you here?
Well, listen up, all right? I met some guys in Maj'Atal and we got together and then we got tipped off about some ancient elven tomb and then we went down there and we ended up going into like this huge subterranean chasm / tunnel system, and it was rife with elves and or at least the remains of what was an elven civilization, and then we got roped into basically fulfilling the destiny of this dead guy, and apparently me and my friends are going to be the political leaders of a long dead enclave, which I'm not quite sure I want to do. Yeah, and then I died killing one of the Bane of Man's servants.
As you speak
grabbed-
the words Bane of Man, Chook will begin to look around. Oh, you speak heavy word.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard to feel afraid of the gods sometimes, but when they send a bastard like that at you and he chokes you to death, or at least causes your whole body to explode into pus and blood and sores that not even a zombie would have on it, then it kind of makes you reconsider.
Chook wonders, what will you do now?
I don't know. What do dead people do? Oh wait! Oh God! Wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be here. My friends are gonna bring me back.
Chook wonders, if you are, what will you do?
If I'm brought back,
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all right. I don't know.
Chook appreciates an honest mind. Many would
Yeah.
lie and say they would do better, but how can they know such things, Chook wonders?
Look, I'm already pretty great. It's hard to assume that I could do better than how I did. I killed him with my daggers and it was dying and he got me by the throat as he was falling down. I guess I could have dodged. That's what I could have done better, but yeah. No, I'm pretty great. So I'm pretty content with this death, assuming my friends don't bring me back.
Chook thinks they will.
How do you know?
Chook can sense their love for you.
Wow. You know, which one of them loves me the most?
Chook will smile and say, Chook believes you know that.
Yeah. It's a car. Look, we're in this. We follow the same god. Of course, he loves me.
It's Ronnie.
Chook will then smile and will say, if the soul is pulled back, the dream will be forgotten. But perhaps this will help. And Chook will hand you a bandage and within it there is written a script in Elvish.
What's this?
A reminder.
Of the dream?
She will point behind you.
What? And Scorpo turns around.
Tsha. As you turn around, you can see that the expanse of the dream behind you has formed from your heavy words speaking of the bane of man. For as you have spoken the words, the great dream of the dead but not destroyed lich, like a poisonous effigy, floats through the great dream, has been attracted to the words you have spoken.
Oh.
And within it you see all of his hate and malice and power, that even death, a veil and door in which all must walk through, yet remains open for him.
Hey, wait. I'm not even a man, all right? I'm a Sphere of Neblin. I'm a gnome, all right? This is my holy place. Why does he hate me?
Chuk thinks that this man does not hate you, but everyone.
Oh. Hey, you know what? Actually, maybe we shouldn't talk about him, seeing as he's kind of, undulating through the veil.
Good call.
Say, remind me, who is the lord of this place?
The lords of the great dream are brothers too, On and Woad.
Do I ever get to see him?
Chuk will smile. And then will say, you already have.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of them.
And Chuk will turn into smoke.
Oh, come on. Ah, crap.
Alrighty. That was ominous. Meanwhile, back in the inner sanctum. Oh, come on, dude.
Big pipe pokes Scrumpo's body.
Is somebody else carry him? I think he's shit himself.
Scorpo did shit himself because that's dead people protocol.
I mean, we could revive him right now, but
I mean, can we? How do we do it? We just shake the diamond at him?
No.
Wait,
To recap, I was told he would become a Scarab Lord even if he was dead, and we should go become Scarab Lords so that we have the power to return the dead and not use the expensive thing.
I look at the crystal. I mean, we could maybe save a crystal here if we just wait a couple minutes. You
It's
know,
very pretty.
Where are we going to go talk to the, the
Who
wet
has the
guy?
crystal? Who has the diamond currently?
I'm currently holding the diamond. Yes,
Probably, yeah.
I am literally the bank.
Wait, but don't I carry like all of our?
We got a new bag of holding.
New bag of
that's
holding.
right.
A second
Right,
chance.
That's right. No, great, thanks.
I'm just going to change it to, hold on. Bag of don't touch monkey paws. Perfect.
Excellent.
All right. I would like to investigate what was on the necromancer. Any magical items that were on him.
All right. And those magic items are now identified, and I will give them to you.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Let's
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot.
There we go. Boom. That's the first one. Belt of Blade Ward.
Oh.
Hmm.
Staff of Lesser Bane.
Oh, man. How do concentration spells work when they're used from an item?
When they're used from an item, they are still allotted towards the player.
Okay.
They still take a slot.
Okay.
Yeah, I would guess.
There are some exceptions, but those are exceedingly powerful items.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
the robes of the shamed, and then
I feel like I wear
finally,
those already.
and the baneful spellbook.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm looking at that staff. How does the staff look specifically?
The staff of Lesser Bane is an iron-based staff etched with elven runes of hate and malice, specifically geared towards those of humanity. The top piece, I guess the adornment you might call it, is an adornment of a twisted piece of ebony stone topped with an opal.
Oh.
Huck picks up the baneful spellbook and looks at it and says,
I think this is a little below my reading level.
but he's looking at it like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, or he's holding it like,
Yeah, there's no
At the si-
pictures.
There's
Yeah,
no pictures in it.
Where are the pictures in this thing?
yeah, exactly.
It's a little below my reading level, so one of y'all can take it.
I'm examining this staff. It looks amazing. Oh. I think I'm going to use the staff.
Yes, I'm gonna start taking Scrumpo up.
How do you do it?
Drag you by your arms with your butt dragging across the ground, and you leave a smear. Any help is appreciated.
I grab his legs.
What the fuck?
Hold up.
Load him up,
There.
put him on my back.
No, we're
What?
carrying him like we're
Face
carrying him.
first. Okay.
Nope,
fine,
we're going like this.
I'm telling you, it's diarrhea.
Yeah, gross.
You're not snapped to the grid, which makes moving this really awkward.
Hold on. I gotta address chat. I know that the Discord overlay isn't up. I have as little extra resources as possible going so that I do not experience Fs. So that's why it's not up.
It's okay. You guys know who we are now.
Yeah, you should be able to tell.
I mean, I hope so.
Mhm.
I mean, if you don't know who
Who
they
are
are
you?
now, I mean, it's,
Go watch episode 1.
yeah.
And then we move Scrumpo back to the throne,
Alrighty.
dragging him the whole way.
All right.
A shit stain from the library to the throne.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's a.
It's been a while since we rested.
Oh my god. And the floors are white marble. Oh no. Okay, well,
Somebody get a power washer in here and
just get a power washer. All right. Ronnie is happily panting at the side of the specter of the Lord of Flowing Water. As you approach, he will say, "It seems that you were victorious, but with great cost."
Yes. Look at him. Point to Scrumpo. He's dead.
See, I wanted to speak to you about that because the man in the lantern told me he could be a Scarablood even if he was dead.
Well, of course. There are many that have such titles even in death.
But he's dead still. Like, it's just honorary.
So it's like, an honorary professorship posthumously awarded.
I suppose one could look at it in that way. But if you are asking if the title of Scarab Lord can remove one from death, it can in a way. But there is great sacrifice to go this route, to seek immortality. The dead can move, the dead may exist, but lichdom is a difficult process that only the strongest survive.
What about me? I'm like half dead. I don't know the biology.
Yours is a curious sort. To be quite honest, I have rarely encountered any of your kind. Who can say?
Well, then the power of being the Lord, I mean, couldn't we just revive him? We're just curious about the whole crystal. You know, maybe it.
All right,
You have a diamond, yes. Use it.
Yeah.
Listen, we're trying to think of this in the most scrumpo way possible. Of trying to save a little bit of money here.
And with that, the Lord of Flowing Water will raise a single eyebrow.
Well, he's dead, but that doesn't mean we don't want a discount.
It's what Scrumpo would have wanted, honestly. Really quite in character.
It's really not worth a full revive, if you know what I mean.
What you mean, dog?
The Lord of Flowing Water will pinch the brow of his nose, kind of like looking down a little bit.
The only way, we can bring him back with the diamond.
But to think about it, what if we revived like a good person?
Huck walks over to Scrumpo and looks down at him and takes off his hat, puts on his chest, and says,
Well, he may have been a little abrasive. May have made fun of me for being able to read so good. And may have called me a pack animal a couple times. And he may have treated me like a mount and called me stupid. And
Don't forget about the racism. That was in there.
I'll show the racism.
Don't forget about the racism.
And what was I saying again?
anyway. And then he walks back over here.
After Huckleberry's eulogy, the Lord of Flowing Water will simply say, I can assure you that death will be one of those veils that can be dealt with upon your ascension. The diamond is of little recourse, for you will find power here that will grant you access to more than just diamonds.
I say we
should
revive
just
him.
do it, guy.
Look, I'm gonna say
Yes,
this.
I vote yay.
Yeah, he did. Look, he helped us with the finding the traps and picking locks and things that I can't do with these big sausage fingers.
That's all?
Well, what about Ronnie? Ronnie! I gesture for the dog.
Ronnie looks up. Treat? Bark?
Ronnie, your master Scrumpo has fallen. How do you feel?
Ronnie will chew on the diaper.
That's fair.
That's kind of what I expected.
I think that counts as a yay.
All right, so how do I use this diamond? Do I just flash it over him? Do I
You shake it like a shiny thing over.
do I stick it down his mouth? Like, how does this work?
It's a suppository.
No, it is not. It is not. I knew it was coming. I was trying to get ahead of it. It's like, it's a suppository. Just place it on his chest.
Oh, all right. I place the diamond on Scrumpo's chest.
And just for that, Moon, Scrumpo, you feel as though your soul begins to contort. You feel it begins to twist and change, and it is pulled to the void of the dream, and you awaken as if from a nap. As soon as I can find my mouse. There it is.
Scrumpo!
About time, losers.
Oh, I'm not
How was
surprised
it?
even a little bit.
It felt like an eternity. I got harassed by like this weird demon lady who ended up being a god. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Also, who shit my dog?
That was
That's
you?
sort of one of the unfortunate side effects of death.
What?
Happens to the best of them, really.
Oh, shit, my diaper.
Yeah, they call it the Great Equalizer.
Oh man. Well, hey, you guys didn't die. That's good.
Also, didn't shit our pants, so it's.
Ain't true.
You can't even poop.
Well, no, that's not true. I just can't control where I put.
Oh. Man, I don't know anything about your people.
It's an avian It's a distinctly avian problem.
What about Huck? Does you ever... I know, I'm just kidding.
Listen, you ever been running full tilt and just had to go? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
No, because I use an outhouse because I'm a civilized being.
Do they have
All right.
outhouses for centaurs?
Well, you know, pretty much wherever we can fit is good enough.
Hey,
I figured.
Hey.
We're gonna be great as lords.
hold on. You know, part of me was like, what if they don't bring me back? You guys weren't thinking about not bringing me back, were you?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it crossed our minds.
I mean, we did get you all the way up here.
Listen,
on the
you
table.
would be proud of us. We were trying to find a discount on you.
Oh, wow. We gonna bring me back as a zombie or something?
Maybe.
Kinda.
You know that doesn't work, right? I lose my soul, and I'm just like a shambling, flesh-eating monster.
They show pretty much the shame.
Congratulations. You have.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that one. I got plenty more of them. I'm here till Thursday. Don't worry.
Everyone stand up straight while I still take us seriously.
I'm sorry. I was just. All of you bickering. He's just standing there. Anytime now. Okay. Congratulations. You have passed the trials of ascendancy. And now, the power that I bear shall be passed to you. Ascend, mortals, and place your hands upon the throne. Claim that which you have earned. Ascend from inheritor to a lord of flowing water.
Oh,
Car perches up here.
is it that easy? I sit in the throne.
Before we do this, we're not like, it's not gonna like bind us to do your political will, right? We can do whatever we want.
Yes, it's not a trap. Check for traps.
And
Just
you would
saying.
certainly tell us if it was a trap, right? I mean,
Well, you're not gonna like use our combined life force to come back to life, are you?
No,
Could you do that?
well, I believe him.
I suppose I could if I wanted to do so.
Shit, no.
Dead? Yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
I am
ahead,
already.
Ronnie.
I have already faded from. No, I am not going to eat your life force.
All right.
Huck comes over here and says, "There's some kind of anti-diamond we can keep on us, you know, just in case we want to undo what we did."
That is called a sword.
Oh, we got plenty of those. Never mind. He walks back over here.
Scrumpo touches the throne. Fine.
That entire exchange got me, dude.
Huck will look at Loud Iron and say,
Well, old friend, who thought we'd end up here, huh?
and then put his hand on the throne.
All right, and that is the last, I believe. And as you touch
Wait,
the
get Ronnie off the fucking throne.
as you,
Swear to God,
No,
if
I
he
wanna
takes
see
one
what
of our
happens.
places.
No!
I want to see.
Ronnie's on my lap and he's sitting on the throne with me.
Get off, boy.
No! I hold Ronnie.
and in that bickering exchange, the throne activates and you ascend from inheritors to the. God help us all, lords of flowing water.
Lord Ronnie.
All right. So we've got lots of
Ronnie.
stuff to talk about. As you begin your ascension, you immediately become level 6.
Whoa.
Oh,
All right.
hell yeah.
Oh, baby.
I don't know
car
what changes
molts.
at level 6.
In addition to that, you also get to make lots of choices now, as this will not only set up for your kingdom, but it will also set up for what I'm going to do for season 2. That's right. Season 2 of Shattered Crowns. Oh boy. Oh yeah. So we gotta basically What we're going to be deciding tonight is basically